French braid hair. So the first thing that you're gonna do when you're braiding is you're gonna section it, or part her hair in the middle so that it's sectioned evenly on both sides so that the braids are even. So once you do that, then I'm gonna have her tie off the left side so I can start on the right side. And the first thing that I'm gonna do on the right side of her hair is take 3 equal sections right at the front, and they have to be little to start out. So I have 3 small sections in the front of her hair. And then I'm gonna braid these sections about 2 times on each side so that I get a little start to the braid. And then the first thing you're gonna do to actually start the Dutch braid is to take a little section up the entire side of her head and pull it out so that it's away from the rest of her hair, and then add it to the section on the right and cross it over like you're braiding regularly then. And then on the other side, you're gonna take the left section and put it onto the left section of her hair and then cross it over like a regular braid. And for Dutch braids, you go underneath, or you braid underneath the middle part instead of going over, because the middle, or going over the middle section would make it into a French braid. So I'm just gonna keep doing the same thing, keep adding hair to each side section until I get to the final part of the braid. Okay, so now once I'm basically done with this side of her hair, now for this final end piece, I'm probably gonna do one more, but for the final end little section that you have, instead of adding this to the left side like I normally would, I'm gonna add it to the middle so that there's no bumps on either side. So instead of adding it to the left section, I added it to the middle. And then I'm just gonna still braid it like normal. And then I'm gonna pull really tight at the bottom to make sure there's no bumps at the bottom. And then I'm just gonna braid the rest of this part like normal. And then I'm gonna do the rest of her left side off camera and come back for the finished product. All right, now that I'm mostly done with the left side of her head, I'm just gonna take one more, the same last section, and I'm gonna add it to the middle again, and then finish braiding down to the bottom, like on the other side. So, now that I'm down to the end, I'm just going to add a hair tie on her end, tight enough that it doesn't slip out. And then for the final touches of the braid, it's always nice to pull them out a little bit on each section and just fluff it to make it look nice and thick throughout. So I'm going to do that to each side. And once that's done, you can leave the side pieces in or pull some hairs out on the edges to frame her face. And now you have a finished Dutch braid product. Now you can go and Dutch braid your friends.